Hey everyone, it's Jenna Melanson from Canadian Beats Media. Today I'm joined by Barrie, Ontario's up-and-coming artist, Brigitte Eve, for our Gussapolooza edition of ZOOMIES. Welcome.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, and you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
Glad to have you here. So, first off, care to introduce yourself a bit more in depth for our listeners?
Yes, of course. Of course, as Jenna has said, I am from Barrie, Ontario. It is very nice over here. A bit about me, I have been playing guitar since I was 10 and I'm now 17, so 7 years of guitar. I started making originals during COVID, and it was kind of just like a COVID thing, like, you know what, let's make a career out of this. And I've been kind of taking off my career ever since then, and I've been singing since I was around 13, 14. So I'm still kind of new with vocals and I always can expand on how to learn how to sing higher or lower.
Mhm. For sure. So, tell us about your most recent release.
All right, my most recent release is well, there was a video we just announced, which is Self Control. It's released on Spotify, but it has been released as a music video. That was a lot of fun making. I did it in my backyard. We brought a few friends from my old dance studio and some people from school, and we did that. And there's also Gonna Be Okay and Dirty Looks, which also are both on Spotify. Dirty Looks was a lot of fun. It is more of a rock, kind of old 80s rock kind of song, very kind of like dirty, 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 dirty looks, very happy. Gonna Be Okay is a bit more of a sadder song. It is about two of my friends that tried to harm themselves during COVID. They are okay now, but I decided to make that because during COVID, I did realize a lot of my friends were going through a tough time. Not even just like people I knew around me, people like in Canada, out of Canada, United States, all of that. Everyone was going through a hard time during COVID, being alone, being isolated. So I also wanted to dedicate that song to other people, to people that maybe didn't know me, or just try to reach out and sing to everyone that's dealt with it.
Mhm. Awesome. So you're set to play Gussapolooza in Cookstown on the weekend of September 15th to 17th. So give us a hint of what attendees can expect from your performance.
So this is my second year doing Gussapolooza. It is a lot of fun. It's like an indie music festival. You can camp there, you can tent, you can just stay for a day pass. What they expect from me is I'm probably going to play a lot of my originals, and of course I got some covers in there. Always going to have some older covers, some new covers. I have a lot of fun doing this on stage. I try to interact with my audience as much as possible, of course, because I love seeing the reactions. I love seeing people smile. That's why I do what I do. I love my audience and I love my fans very much. I'm also very excited to be there all week, all weekend. I won't just be there the 15th. After I'm done performing, I'm going to talk. I'll walk around. If I have any interviews with other people that were going to be there, I'll be also there, so people can come say hi to me. If they can't be there for the 15th, they can come walk around, and I will be probably listening to other artists because I'm very excited, since I did listen to the Gussapolooza Spotify, and there is a lot of good artists. I'm gonna be honest, you guys should be very excited for this. They brought in some very good people. I love them.
Definitely. So if you could recommend only one of your songs for attendees to check out ahead of the festival, which would you choose?
Oh, that's really hard. I love Dirty Looks, but I also love some of the covers I have on Spotify too. Those are good. I'm not gonna play All I Wanted. I have to get that with a drummer, and it's a very hard song. But do check that song out. It's very good. I'm gonna give Dirty Looks. That song is a lot of fun. It was took a lot of time to make that song, changed it about 30 times. So I would say definitely go listen to that one. It's like I think everyone could probably find a way to enjoy the song. And it's more fun. I like giving out a funner song to listen to make people's day.
Yeah, definitely. With an amazing lineup, who are you excited to check out at the festival?
Oh my goodness, that is really hard. There is a shop that's going to be there that they make hippie clothing. I do want to go
Okay.
see them. Um, Boys and Girls Club, or I think it's that one. I listened to some of their songs. They're really good. Or Girls and Boys Club. I think it's one of that. I heard some of their songs, and my mom and me were listening to it, and my mom's like, I'm excited to see them. And I said, you know what? Same. They're really good.
Yeah. Awesome. And I'm sure you'll hear lots of
Oh yeah.
amazing music. Do you have any other shows or festivals coming up?
Right now, we don't have anything. If you follow my Instagram or even my website, which is www.brigitteeve.ca, you can find updates. We are really focusing on Gussapolooza because this is a pretty big show and it's a very big opportunity for me. So, of course, we've been trying to focus on the set list and try to clean this out, especially because I'm doing it with someone else too. I'm doing it with Johnny Bongos, so I've been practicing with him too. He's a very good bongo player.
Okay, awesome.
But we have been looking at some bars in Barrie, outside of Barrie, really, we've all been looking. Of course, during the winter, getting colder, gets harder because there's not really much festivals outside. But of course, my manager does her little magic and she will post anytime there's something new coming.
Okay. So the next 5 questions are just for fun. What was the first festival you ever attended?
My first festival I ever attended, it was in Barrie. It was the outdoor stage in Barrie. That was the first one I did alone. And I did it twice. I did it about 2 or 3 years ago. I did it twice with Kat Shabbat, who helped me and got me on stage. And I did a show before then. I did it with a band, which was Girl Power. We did a few stuff like around Toronto, and that was doing it with a group. But being alone, I'm pretty sure was the Barrie stage downtown.
Okay. When it comes to summer festivals like Gussapolooza, what's something you always have to check out other than the music?
Something I always have to check out other than the music, definitely the food. I always go looking for the food around the festivals, and I do like talking to other people because they've been to different shows, and talking to other people, there could be someone that does festivals that are just there for just Gussapolooza that I could go around. There's also sometimes there is radio stations there too that I could go talk to. I love always checking out who's going to be there for clothing, food, if there's going to be any interviews, and also sometimes I walk around just to go see, okay, who's here? Do you work in a bar? No? Okay. What about you? Where do you work? Do you need
Yeah.
live music? I got you. I can play live music for you because you never know who's going to be there.
Yeah.
You never know who's going to show up. It could be someone famous. It could be someone that does a bar. It could be someone that does other festivals that are looking. That always happens too.
Gotta have your networking hat on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you touched on this in your answer, but let's talk about food. What's one food or beverage that you always have to have when you're at a festival?
Oh, okay. I forget what they're called, but it's like these potatoes that are wrapped around a stick, and they always put flavoring on it. I forget what it's called, but those are always really, really good.
I have
And
no idea, but it sounds
really,
good.
oh, it's really good. I forget what they're called. Every place does something different,
For sure.
but I really love iced tea for the drink. I'm a huge iced tea fan. Oh my goodness. Me and one of my friends, we grab it. The minute there's iced tea, it's grabbing it.
I don't blame you. What's your favorite cover song to perform live?
Oh goodness, that one's really hard. I like Bad Moon Rising by CCR. That always gets the crowd going, and Gotta Have Faith, old George
Yeah.
Michael. That also gets the crowd going. But personally, my favorite is Cigarette Daydreams by Cage the Elephant. That is a song I love performing, especially that I'm going to do it with Johnny Bongos this year. So it's going to be a lot it's going to be different taste instead of doing it alone. Personally, that's just like such a song. I listen to it too. I love listening to it. And one other song is Devil Town by Cave Town. Cave Town is the favorite band of mine. I love him so much. He's a younger artist, started around the same age as I did.
Okay.
And his songs are just like so fun. It goes into like a rock, and then in the song switches to soft, and then there's like 2 other solos in the background. I love that song very much.
I've never heard of that. I'll have to check
Oh,
it
it's
out.
good. Cave Town is really good. You should definitely listen to him.
Okay. And last but not least, if you could add one Canadian band or artist to the lineup, who would you choose?
Ooh. Oh, that's really hard. Oh goodness. Justin Bieber. I love him. I know
Okay.
he's not like for it, but Justin Bieber is really, really, really good. And also, oh, there's another artist that I would definitely put there. The Weeknd. The Weeknd. He's
Okay.
Canadian and he did the Super Bowl a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd totally put him on that stage. I know it's not like, like the same vibe, but like, oh, you can't do wrong with The
Well,
Weeknd. He's
no,
so good.
you're right. Okay, so that's it for Zoomies. Thanks for joining me and have a great time at the festival.
Thank you.